out here in this world, man. If you don't do it right now, then when you gonna do it? If you don't do it for nobody else, make sure you do it for yourself.
If you ain't got nobody to do it for, then do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. And when they start hating on you, tell them thank you for the help. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the help. If you ain't got nobody to do it for, then do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. And when they start hating on you, tell them thank you for the help. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the help.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. In today's video, we're going to be checking out a 2000 watt Black Diamond Audio Class D amplifier. Before we get into all that, I had a prize right here for the Do It For Yourself Challenge winner. So I'm about to go and mail that off to him first and run a couple errands. And when we get back, we're going to start this unboxing, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, click that notification bell to help grow and join the family. All right, y'all. So y'all can see we leaving the post office, man. I just got it mailed. Okay, guys. So as y'all can see, we had an amplifier right here, and unfortunately, my tripod broke again, so I got to get another one. Like, I don't know why they keep breaking, but this is the amplifier, guys. So y'all seeing this in real time. This thing up. Let's see what we got going here. Let's see what we got. All right. Here's an invoice. And you guys see how they come packaged. You got packing paper on both sides. The amplifier ain't going anywhere. That's for sure. So, let's pull out. We're going to sit it right here. Now, here you are, guys. The Black Diamond Audio Dia-P2000X1D. I noticed in the last video I did of the Black Diamond Audio P3600 amplifier, I was speaking on that amplifier as if it was a Class AB amp, which is made for the mid-range, your mid-bass and tweets and all that. But the P3600 is also a Class D amplifier. It's a 4-channel Class D amplifier. So I had to clear that up first because I noticed my mistake. So this one here is the Dia-P2000X1D monoblock Class D amplifier. So here we are. Here goes some of the specs on it. We're gonna run through it real fast. It's a digital amplifier, of course, monoblock, 1 channel. The total watts peak is 6,000 watts. RMS power at 4 ohm is 800 watts. RMS power at 2 ohm, 1,300 watts. RMS power at 1 ohm, 2,000 watts. Frequency response is 10 hertz and 220 hertz. Signal to noise ratio, 95 dB. Total harmonic distortion, better known as THD, is 1%. Well, 0.01%. Selectable crossover fixed at low pass. It's a Class D amplifier. Crossover filter range 40 to 180 hertz. Bass boost range 0 to 12 dB. Bass boost frequency 30 hertz to 80 hertz. Infrasonic filter is 10 hertz to 50 hertz. Minimum impedance is 1 ohm, so you can't drop it down to a half an ohm. LED indicator, you get the power protect and the clipping light, which is always good. The input terminals are 0 gauge. Recommended fuse size for your power wire, 200 amp. Remote level control. It has a remote level control, so it comes with a bass knob. Thermal protection, overload protection, DC output protection, short circuit protection, voltage input protection, 9 to 16 volts, clipping protection, yes. And the dimensions are 18 inches, 18.5 inches long, 6.18 inches wide, and 2 inches high. Now that we heard all that, let's open it up and see what the amplifier actually looks like. I may have to take the rest of this into the crib because it's not looking too well like here. But here you have your owner's manual. And I recommend, guys, if you get an amplifier, man, always look at the owner's manual. You know, it's always good to look at it and skim through it to see what the amp like, what the amp don't like, all that good stuff, man. But once again, a very detailed owner's manual. And for video sake, we just gonna skim through it, because if I was to read off every page on here, y'all, it'll be a 2-hour long video. But I'm just skimming through it for video purposes. Once again, nice owner manual. Here you have your bass knob. Let's take that out the plastic real fast. Let's see, is this metal or plastic, or what the actual dial on the knob feel like. Now, it do have the AUX style input. I know a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people would prefer the a lot of people would actually prefer like the phone jack style inputs on the amplifier, but these work just as good. I think some of the Scar amps come with that as well. They work just as good. But as far as the bass knob itself go, guys, I'm gonna be honest, it do feel very light. It's plastic. It's plastic. Okay, well, we see now the connection to go from the bass knob to the actual wire does has the phone style input, but the input that goes into the amplifier is your aux type input. But the knob itself does feel very, very light. The dial actually feel pretty good. It don't feel like it has a lot of extra play or anything, so that's a plus. I guess it really don't matter unless, you know, that's just something that you have to have, a metal bass knob. But this one is definitely plastic. It's nothing rattly or nothing. I mean, it's well constructed, but it's lightweight and it is plastic. And the dial itself do feel very, very sturdy. It don't feel flimsy, so I guess that's all that matters. But it also comes with Allen keys and mounting screws as well. Let's take this bad boy out the box. And let me tell y'all, man, this joker actually has some weight to it. Once again, like the P3600, man, these jokers are not light amps at all. They're not light at all. Definitely has some weight to it. This is the Black Diamond Dia-P2000X1D in all of its glory. Very sleek looking amplifier, and if I'm not mistaken, I think these letters and stuff lights up when you put power on it. But y'all gonna have to stay tuned to see the install video. We gonna have to check that out. But I do think these light up. Okay, here you see your clipping light, your protection light, and your power light. And we're gonna come over here to this side, and these are your speaker inputs. You got 2 negatives, 2 positives, and they look like they may be able to take 8 gauge. It might be a tight fit, but you may be able to get 8 gauge in there real good. As far as your power terminals, 0 gauge, of course. If you use one of those ferrules, if you use a Y-ferrule, you could probably get some good sky high oversized 0 gauge in here. And I keep using sky high or something like that because their 0 gauge is huge, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. They got some huge 0 gauge, bro. So if you use the Y-ferrules on the end of your wires to make these connections, you may be able to get sky high 0 gauge wire in there. Without the ferrules, it may be rough, but the ferrules may help you, which would be a good thing anyway. You probably should be using those ferrules, so won't no loose wires be hanging over all this good stuff. So let's go around to the other side. All right, this is the business end right here, y'all. All right, we got the input selector. Feels pretty good. What kind of? All right, so we don't have any Tiffany RCA inputs, but nothing is loose at all. very sturdy. Your typical RCA inputs. And here's where you put your bass knob. Now, as far as the dials, wait a minute. As far as the dials, I know I probably shouldn't be using a knife to do this, but it's all I got at the moment, and it works. So the dials themselves feel very good, very good, very good. Very good. They don't feel loose. They don't feel loose at all, guys. So that is a plus as well. And I know I probably shouldn't be using a knife to do this, but like I say, it works, and it's the only thing I had at the moment. But overall, all the knobs and everything that's supposed to be securely mounted feels very, very sturdy. Very sturdy. So let's flip this joker over. I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna grab me a screwdriver, and we're gonna look at the internals, and we're gonna wrap this video up, guys. Let's get it. Got the back unscrewed, and this is what we're working with on the inside. The layout on this amplifier is nice as hell. The circuit board is crazy. The circuit board is crazy. That joker may be promising y'all, because she look like she gonna pack a punch. I can't lie. Definitely look like she gonna pack a punch. Like a power plant in that thing, man. Like a nuclear power plant or something in that thing, man. This. Oh yeah, but I don't recommend you guys to take the back off your amplifier, especially if it's brand new, and just because you may have an issue with your amp one day. You may be playing and your amplifier may just cut off. You know, the amplifier may die. If you try to send it in to be replaced or repaired, and the company sees that their seal has been broken, they're not gonna cover your warranty at all, because they're gonna feel like whatever happened to it, you did it, or you went on the inside and manipulated something, and they just not gonna cover it. So I don't recommend opening the back of your amplifier up unless you actually know how to fix whatever issue you may have. Like I say, for warranty purposes. So if you the type of person that don't care about the warranty, rip it off, do what you do. But if you care about your warranty and want to have, insure your money, I wouldn't recommend taking the back off, because once they see that seal has been broken or lifted, that's it for your warranty. So I'm only doing this for review purposes to show you guys the inside and out of the amp. Inside and out. Okay, guys, so I just showed you guys the amplifier, man, and my honest opinion is it seems to be a very well-made amplifier, man. All of the knobs feel smooth. They don't feel flimsy or like they're gonna break off or something. I mean, if you ever own the tar amps or something like that, we all know those volume knobs and stuff like that feel like if you pull them, they'll come straight out. We all know that. This is not that. They feel very well constructed, very sturdy. I wish it came with Tiffany style inputs. That always makes it better. As far as the bass knob, my biggest thing would be the bass knob, to be honest with you. The volume knob on the bass knob itself feels very smooth, very sturdy. It ain't rocky or anything like that, but it's definitely plastic. It feels cheap. I'm not gonna lie, it feels very cheap, and it'll elevate this product better if it came with like a metal bass knob. Cause we all know sometimes, man, we'll get the mounting out bass knob and tighten it down a little too hard, and it'll break it. It'll break the mount. So it's always good to have a metal bass knob as well, just for that reason, to be honest with you. If you over tighten it once, it's a wrap. You broke your mount. And also the bass knob connection, guys. I would like to see the phone style connection on the back of the bass knob and on the amplifier. We're gonna see what it sounds like, and we're gonna see what this amplifier is capable of doing. For the money, it's a pretty good amplifier, man. So far, just by the unboxing, reading the specs, feeling the amp, checking it out, all that good stuff. Seemed like a very silent amp, man. A very silent amp. But only time would tell how it performs, because we ain't gonna know until we install it. So stay tuned for that video. This your boy BassAddict checking out, man. Big shouts out to BIGJEFF Audio and the team over there. We are
Sweet dreams, they can start off as nightmares, yeah. You can voice your opinion, but who really cares, yeah. Niggas saying that I motherfucking been here before. Like I got a whole soul, you know. We cool. Not that same dude back in high school. Trials and tribulation had to make